Okay, we are in the barn. So Gracie just keeps her dry food full, and she can have like 1 can a day. Usually, it's all she needs, morning or night. It doesn't matter. Her dry food is here. Quite a variety of canned foods in here. Cups there. I have a hungry chickens in the afternoon, and if you're here and they have not gone to roost yet, then over here there is a thing of chicken food, and just pick anything in here. I got worms, I got sunflowers, I got anything. And we'll just come on over here in the barn aisle and we'll scatter some snacks. See? Happy chickens. Okay, so to start with the horses, we've got Pete's stalls, so I've got it set up that you can just grab a hay bag. I've got them pre-measured. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have five feedings, not 5 days worth. And I just put his hay bag in the bucket or in the wheelbarrow. And then over here, we talked about the Ulcer Guard. So I will give him half a tube tomorrow morning. And then you'll give him 1/4 tube in the mornings on Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, probably none. And then we'll have a half a tube if we need to dose him. But if you think, hey, he really needs a 1/4 tube, then you can. I give it to him in the morning, first thing, like before I do the cats and before I do the horse food or anything. That way it gives him like a half hour or so to kind of hit his empty stomach. Okay, barn instructions, first aid, first contact information for all the veterinarians, all that. Okay, as you know, we're going to add we're going to add 1 bag to his soaked alfalfa. And let's see if I do this one-handed. No, I didn't do it one-handed. So mix that up. It'll soak up and be solid in a few minutes. While that's soaking, we'll go do barley. And Barley's is in Barley's stall. Same thing, he's got 5 hay bags here, so I'm going to grab one tonight, put it over in the hay bucket or wheelbarrow, and I just leave that wheelbarrow in the aisleway, off to the side. Okay, Barley's food, once a day only, evening only. You just take 1 Ziploc and 1 Tupperware, add it to the bucket, and add a little water to dissolve a little bit of the supplements. Empties I throw back in Lydia's tub, and she will come out occasionally and fill that up. But if she doesn't and you think you're getting low, let me know. Okay, we're going to add a little water, and I just use the faucet outside. How much water? Whatever, just to let it all dissolve. It doesn't have to be like sopping wet soup. That'll soak for just a minute. One thing is, this faucet needs to be rebuilt, so make sure that there's no dripping. It's not like running or dripping because it will freeze. But like right now, it's fine. And there's Gracie. She may or may not come downstairs, but she will either be upstairs in the hayloft or in the tack room. Okay, so as you can see, Pete's grain is pretty much good to go. Barley's is just a little still soaking, but I don't care. I mean, he's not picky. Okay, we'll take this out to the horses. One minor detail, Barley's very good now, but once in a while he forgets. And so I have this little bamboo stick right there that you can use to give yourself a little reminder space when when you're bringing the wheelbarrow into his stall, or field, sorry. Which he's not even right there, so cool. Make sure you close the gate behind you. Barley is only 2, and he has ideas. There he is. Okay, we'll wheel it up to the stalls. Okay, I usually park it right here out front. Make sure you take Pete's grain out. Hey, stop. See, Barley gets really close. take Pete's out first, and Barley will eat some alfalfa for a second. Okay, Barley's tub for his grain is in the corner out here. What I usually do is I take the hot wire down 2 in the middle and step over the bottom one. Do be careful you don't electrocute yourself. Let's see, Pete only ate about maybe half his breakfast. I don't know, that's unusual, but he ate pretty much all his hay, so I don't know what to think. He ate about half his breakfast. And here he is eating his grain. So like, maybe I'm just not gonna mess with it. For hay nets, just use a slip knot. And I did put these a little bit lower, so you should have no problem reaching the tie. And like his grain that he didn't eat today, I kind of just move it off to the side so it's like, I don't really want him to eat extra. So I'll pick that up with the poop or the wheelbarrow, you know. And if Barley eats some of Pete's alfalfa while it's here in the hay net, that's fine. He can nibble for a little bit. Barley's is right here. This is the big hay net that Lydia will fill, so don't worry about that at all. If it gets empty, don't worry about it, because this is his Timothy. So Pete is eating his grain so nicely, so I will put it in his bucket, but I'm going to let him eat out of his little bucket for a minute while I just scroll out. Pete's hay is hung for the night, and Barley is all set for the night as well. His is hung. I'm going to pick this up. I will warn you, Pete sometimes will suddenly just leave the stall. So he will suddenly just need to run out, so don't be in his way. But sometimes he's totally cool. Like this. He gets just kind of, you know. Put everything back in the bucket, into the wheelbarrow, and back into the barn. And I just scrubbed and filled waters tonight, so you should be fine, or today. Be sure to latch the gate. You do have to kind of push on the wheel a little bit at the bottom. You're good to go. Okay, I'll take the buckets and rinse them out, and we're going to start soaking Pete's alfalfa cubes for the morning. And the alfalfa hay nets will go back into the stalls, and I'll fill them for you in the morning. It's up to you if you want to pre-do it. I'm going to grab this bucket and fill it. Noted, the bucket that I had tonight for Pete is not staying out there. I just left it out there to let him eat while I'm making this video. Okay, I've got Pete's water. It's about half for soaking, and no soaking for Barley, just an empty dish. Barley's is set for tomorrow night, and his hay. And with Pete's alfalfa cubes, we're gonna grab one bag, morning and night. You want to soak them during the day or soak them during the night for the next feeding. So soak them ahead of time, each feeding. Note, if you did not soak them and things just oopsied, you can put them in warm water and they'll soak and fluff up in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And you can I cover it so no creatures get in there. Good to go. And then here's your morning food for that. You'll just add those grain bags, one grain bag to the soaked cubes in the morning, and then soak the next evening feed in the morning. And for empty bags, we'll just put them to the side. If you want to put them in the feed room, you can. And there's my garbage bag. But if you want to. And the chickens and squirrels just in the morning. Squirrels, 1 bag per day. I've got it written down. Chickens, 1 bag a day, unless they want snacks. And then at night, I just come over here and flip their trap door up. Make sure they're inside. Oh, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. All right, they are locked in for the night. They do have water, but they just free range, and there's water by the barn. And then make sure that it's okay if they have some left over. It's gonna rain, so I'm gonna put it under the shelter of the roof. But that's their morning food. And the squirrels eat on top of that box in the morning. And I think that's about it. We're just gonna close up the barn doors a crack to let Gracie go in and out for water. And if I forgot anything, let me know. Thank you.